I would not recommend being a supervisor with Allied ever. This was just a terrible work experience for me. My name is Ivy Elmendorf, and I have been shift supervisor with Allied Universal. This has been one of the worst working experiences of my life. This is an update video for the fact that I quit. I gave my 2-week notice Sunday 2 weeks ago, and it's now Tuesday. They were wanting me to work till Thursday, but my schedule ends on Tuesday, and they don't give overtime. If anybody works for Allied, you know they don't want to give overtime. It cuts into the bonuses. An update, the fly situation has gotten better. They put a bug zapper outside next to the trash can. Instead of eating 10 a day, I eat like 10 a week. So the cockroach situation is just as bad, if not worse. I see them all around the office now, instead of just like in different parts of the building. This is not a pleasant place to work, and when I complain about stuff, I'm just told to be happy that I have a job during the pandemic. Other main reasons that I quit is because being overworked and understaffed. When I went in to give my 2-week notice in person, I had already emailed it, but I went in person 2 weeks ago on Monday, and they wanted me to prove that I had worked the ridiculous shifts that I had said. And I've only taken screenshots of ridiculous schedules or taken a picture of something that was like insane, my 32-hour shift or something. So a lot of the stuff that they had inputted was wrong. They didn't have a lot of my doubles in the system, and they had me up for 40 hours, but it had me working my Tuesday, September 1st, when I had given that shift up to somebody, and the person that worked it still hasn't gotten paid for that. That's what started this. I emailed back in September, and it still hadn't been taken care of. The guy still hasn't gotten paid. I got off the phone with him about 30 minutes ago, and his check this week still not on it. So September 1st to October 20th, he still hasn't gotten paid for September 1st. Other reasons, I mean, just the fact that I had to prove that I had worked ridiculous shifts. I mean, they would schedule me 16-hour shifts without even asking me or letting me know. Like, I just show up on Friday, and then I'd be scheduled for a 16-hour shift. Here's some proof of some of those. I did not agree to there's cockroaches going across the table as like I believe minimum wage should be around $12 an hour, if not a little higher. But the fact that none of the security officers that work here at this property even make that is something that upsets me. There are people here that I believe should have raises, and they're not going to get them. It's up to the client and the how the contract gets worked out on the next end, but the only way they're going to get a raise is if the client allows more money, but the client is always looking for the cheaper, so it's just going to switch companies again, and all these people, like a lot of the people that work here worked for Admiral until Allied took it over 2 years ago. It's just stupid. I'm so happy to be done with this job, and I'm probably never going to work in the security industry again. I would highly recommend against it, but a lot of the people that I've talked to were like, I'm getting into it, like I don't know. Like if you can get a good site, if you can get people that have your back, if you have the right surroundings, I believe that this could be an enjoyable job. Or if you just have a site by yourself, you have just reliable people, reliable reliefs. I didn't have as much responsibility. I might have enjoyed it. I've recorded this like 5 times, 6 times, so I'm trying to get through it. I'm just so happy to be done. Fuck it, I'm done.